Now she's already braved the jungle, taken TikTok by storm and topped the podcast charts. But GK Barry has plenty more planned for this summer.
She's hitting the road with her hit show Saving Grace, making a Radio 1 debut and starring in ITV's new show Celebrity Sabotage.
After fitting us into a busy schedule, Grace is joining us now. Morning!
Thank you. I can't believe you used that clip of me crying.
That clip.
Yeah.
That clip, though, is just such a moment in time, Grace, honestly.
It's the first thing I saw when I came out. I thought, right, right, it's brilliant.
Did you enjoy any of the experience at all? Or would you ever do it again?
I'd never do it again. But I loved having a sleep next to a waterfall. I loved people having been forced to talk to me and they can't leave, like Colleen Rooney doing my hair. That was amazing.
Yeah.
Everything else, no, I could probably do without. Yeah, definitely.
The one thing we couldn't do without is that delicious, delightful, twinkly relationship between you and the Rev.
I love that man. I love him. I will forcefully text him quite a lot. And he doesn't know how to do emojis.
No.
On his phone, he's like, don't understand the faces. And I'm like, OK, fine. We were meant to go to the races together. Ascot, I think he won loads of money this time as well. So I'm fuming I actually didn't go with him. But, yeah, we do still keep in contact.
But if you look at it on paper, it's a relationship that shouldn't work.
I saw his name in the leaked lineup and I thought, probably won't speak to him much. Like, I don't really know what we're going to talk about. And then he came in and I thought, right, OK, we've got a lot to talk about.
You're my cup of tea.
Yeah, he was absolutely my cup of tea.
And wait a minute, he's lived a life. I mean, he's lived 1,000 lives as well.
Honestly.
The Reverend.
Some of the stories, thank God they didn't air them, but I thought, I can't believe you're religious now. Like, I can't believe your life has changed.
The only way you can be saved.
It's very true. It's very true.
Am I right in saying that your tour that you're about to go on is sort of inspired a little bit by your experience in the jungle?
Yes, it's called Jungle Fever, but I thought I've got a bigger audience now, like a little bit of an older audience from I'm a Celeb, so I thought this next tour I'm going to incorporate it for the mums, the girls, the gays, the occasional boyfriend that's brought along. And I just want it to be like a hen do gone mad, Bush Tucker trials, loads of audience participation, celeb guests. Like, I want it to be the best night of people's lives, minus their wedding day.
It's amazing, isn't it?
Minus the wedding day? I mean, you know.
I mean, to be fair, I've seen some pretty awful wedding days, so I think it might top it, yeah.
We could have done with the Bush Tucker trial at ours. So are you going to have foodie-type challenges for some of the audience?
Well, I'm thinking making it like alcoholic Bush Tucker trials.
Yes.
I don't really know where I'd get testicles from, so I'm thinking maybe...
The Reverend might be able to help you there.
He might, yeah, you're right.
He's connected, that man.
He is, I know he is. So I think maybe I'll just make it like an alcohol vibe. But, yeah, I think it should be so much fun.
You can't wait to go on the road.
I've been on a few, but this one is bigger and better.
Oh, and what is going to be really good fun as well, Radio 1.
I know. They've trusted me with it.
Did you pinch yourself? Like, when the phone call came through, were you just like...
I thought it was a joke. I was like, oh, you actually do want me for this? Brilliant, because I love Radio 1. I've been told I've got a face for radio, but I thought this...
By the way, radio's not just radio anymore. There's lots of cameras up. Yes.
Yeah. It's a stitch, but, like, I think it's going to be so much fun, and they're giving me the power to play my own songs.
What's going to be on there, then? Give us a bit of a rundown of your playlist.
Bit of Britney.
Ooh.
Yes. Bit of house.
Yeah.
Yes.
Maybe a bit of Jedward.
Jedward?
Yeah, I think.
Jedward?
I want to bring them back.
You're bringing the boys back?
Yes, yeah, the boys back in town.
Have they always been a fave of yours?
Yeah, when I was at school, I used to be obsessed with them. I had, like, an I Love Jedward bag, which didn't help the bullying. But, yeah, I used to absolutely love them, yeah.
You also foresaw your career as a broadcaster. You used to sort of make your dad sit down and record TV shows for him?
Yeah, gun to head, I'd say, sit down right now and you're going to film me, and I would be, like, interviewing him, pretending to do my own show.
How old were you?
Honestly, like 7 or 8. I was probably old enough to not be doing that.
Have you seen any of those clips?
Do you know what? No, but I know they're on a computer. Like, I know that they exist.
They are. They do exist because we've got some.
Brilliant.
And we're going to show them now.
Yeah,
OK,
great.
so this is GK Barry's first foray into the world of broadcasting. So we're thinking about 6 or 7?
Yeah.
She's about 6 or 7 years old. Let's see how good she is.
When you're ready.
All right. Go.
Hello, my name's Grace. Hi.
I'm so sorry.
If you're wondering why I'm interrupting your new show, when you go to sleep tonight, make sure you've got a hot water bottle.
Why am I so
nice.
posh?
You're really
so
posh.
Cute.
No, the teeth on that were insane.
Hold on.
But
So is this all? So that's the real you. This is all.
I don't know who this. Yeah, I think I don't know why I was so posh.
That was so
That was insane.
cute.
I sounded like the Queen.
What did you want to host when you were that age?
I, from day one, wanted to be Alan Carr, Chatty Man.
Did
that
you?
was 100%.
Which, by the way, you're not far off.
Which is what the podcast
in all
allows you to
honesty.
be, right?
Yeah.
The podcast is, of course, is you interviewing great guests and having a brilliant laugh.
Yeah, it's like the best job ever. And again, they're forced to talk to me, so it's absolutely great. I can drink on the job.
You've been doing another great show as well, Celebrity Sabotage.
Yeah, it is one of the most insane shows I think people are going to watch. Like, it's pure chaos. We're tricking members of the public to win the money. We're making them cry. We're making them laugh occasionally. I've dressed up as a bush for the past month for this show. Twigs everywhere.
A bush?
Yeah.
Why?
Got to be camo. So when we're ruining their day, it's basically they think they're on a news show. They're not. It's got, like, celebrity hosts like Rylan, Matt and Emma Willis. So they all think it's legit, and we come in and just ruin absolutely everything to win the money, but in disguise. So
As a
I'm
bush?
walking about as a bush. There was a hay bale at some point. So itchy. So itchy. But it was genuinely
Hay gets
incredible.
everywhere.
It truly does, yeah.
You saw Dr. Scott earlier with those hay seeds.
Yeah, grass seeds,
Imagine where they're going.
OK, let's not imagine that.
It wouldn't be very good
Let's
at all,
not
would
imagine
it?
that, Dina.
No.
You've just celebrated your anniversary as well.
We have.
As a wag.
I know, it's
Great.
a tough life.
Do you feel like you know more about football than you did when you first forayed into this world?
Yeah, I know there's, like, corners. I know that they sell Prosecco, the little bottles, at the bars in the place that they play.
The stadium?
Yes, and I know that they change nets halfway through.
Change ends?
Which, yeah,
Not
I
nets.
didn't know.
The nets stay
They
with the-
change ends because when we first started going, I thought, oh, my God, they've scored. But it was actually the other team because they just swapped round. But, yeah, I know the colour of her shirt. I've got it all down to a T.
It's
Do you know what position she plays?
Centre attack midfield.
Centre, attack, midfield,
Midfield.
defender, goalkeeper.
Defender, goalkeeper. Yeah, all of the above. Yeah.
Because I saw an interview you did with Rylan and he's like, you know, being a wag. And you're like, what is it? You didn't
I
really...
didn't know what that meant. Like, was it wives and girlfriends
Yeah.
or
Yeah.
something? Yeah, I'm both.
You are.
Yeah, that is
Taking-
me.
Are you
Taking credit.
secretly getting married, though? Is that... Because there's lots of rumours about that.
Yeah, everyone keeps being like, she secretly eloped. We didn't do that. I need to wait for a little bit more money before we do that. But no, yeah, there was loads of articles when I came out the jungle, like, Grace is married, and I thought, am I?
Yeah.
Didn't know what happened, but
What
no.
did you sign up to in the jungle? There's
No,
all
I know.
sorts
I
of
thought,
things
what did I
happening.
say?
Well, it's lovely to have you on the show. Thank you so much for coming on and having a chat to us.
Thank you for having
Good
me.
luck with the tour. I think it's going to
Yeah.
be great fun.
Yeah.
A lot
Yeah.
of fun, Grace.
GK Barry's Saving Grace Jungle Fever Tour starts in September 2025.
Any bushes on the tour?
Just me.
Just you.
Just me.
Oh, hello. Thank you for visiting our This Morning YouTube channel. We upload tons of new content every single day. So hit the subscribe button, like all the videos, and don't miss out. We'll see you in the morning. Oh, so good. We're joined by breakout star Damson Idris, who plays Brad Pitt's rival teammate Joshua Pearce, a hotshot rookie who's got everything to prove. Lovely to have you in the studio, Damson.
Bless you, my darling.
Nice to see you.
So literally, honestly, I sat and watched this with my 20-year-old son, just gripped by the whole experience. It's such an assault on the senses, this film. It's incredible. You spent the last 2 years, essentially, travelling around the Formula One circuit, making one of the Hollywood's biggest blockbusters. I mean, where did life go so wrong, quite frankly? It must have been the most remarkable experience.
It was amazing. We went from every single Grand Prix. The movie follows the last 9 races of the Grand Prix. So we start in Silverstone, which was great. And that was actually one of my favourite moments because me and Brad, we stood next to all the drivers, sung the national anthem, and, you know, the fireworks were going over.
You got the red arrows fly across the top of you at that point.
Amazing. Yeah, I couldn't believe I was there. And we trained in the cars for about 4 to 5 months before filming, but we are driving those cars for real.
Wow. What's that like, though? Like 180 miles per hour round the track, you're lying down.
Yeah, and you've got to act. and you've got to try and look cute.
I mean, honestly, I'm not sure that the scary bits would be hard to act, though, because that is some experience.
Yeah, that's really me trying not to die.
But usually in these things, up till now, I guess, we've never expected the stars to be put into these racing cars because there's so much that can go wrong. So what did you say when they said, right, actually what we're going to do, you're going to have to get your racing licence and you're going to start racing these cars?
I closed my eyes when I signed the papers. But the funny thing, we had this motto on set. It was, we need to make sure we don't kill Brad Pitt.
Don't kill Brad!
Yeah, it's like, forget about Damson, but Brad.
Oh, my Lord.
But we had so much fun.
But is it true that you actually kind of manifested working with Brad Pitt because you were actually working in a cinema at the time?
Yeah. So it was actually a musical theatre, a Lyceum Theatre in London. Lion King was on. I'm not sure if it's still on there.
OK, yeah, the theatre show.
Yes.
OK.
But I used to sell, popcorn. I was an usher, essentially. And then Brad came in one day and he's watching a show. I was working at the back. I rush out to try and meet him. Couldn't meet him. I catch beautiful blonde hair and blue jeans walking out the door. And I said to myself, one day I'm going to work with him.
Oh, and you did?
I did.
And then there was that great big scene where he faints as well.
Yeah.
And your mum, Philippa, actually got really upset about it, didn't she?
Yeah, she did. My mum obviously didn't care about me when that happened. So the press kind of picked up that Brad had fainted at Vegas. It was one of the scenes that we shot.
Yeah.
First person that calls me, how is Brad Pitt? Is he okay?
Well, the lovely thing about JP's mum in the film as well, she's very taken with Brad Pitt too, right? I mean,
the most annoying thing in the world. Sarah Niles, beautiful, beautiful actress. We all know her from Ted Lasso.
Yes, of course.
But she was so sensational in this movie. She's so fierce. And, yeah, she couldn't stop giving Brad compliments. So I was getting, teed off in real life as well.
Aw, because you're really a bit of a mama's boy too, aren't you?
I am.
Because you're going to the premiere tonight. I saw an interview with you and you said you're not going to watch the film. No. You're just going to sit there and watch your mum watching you.
Yeah. But she's probably going to be watching Brad Pitt.
She's got to get her priorities straight.
She's like, movie, Brad, movie.
But it's one of those things, though, isn't it, I think, Damson, because the scale of this is what is so part of the thing that makes it so impressive. You were genuinely there at these race weekends, so you've got to film, and we all know what it's like to try and film stuff when you've got one take to do it, but there's just us. You had one chance to film some of these things before the race was taking place. That's hardcore pressure. Did anything go wrong?
I mean, so much went wrong. Yeah, especially if you don't use the bathroom before you start filming. Wow. But if you mess up, you're holding up hundreds of thousands of people, a live race is happening. And one time at Budapest, I had to spin out.
You span?
Yeah.
Were you frightened?
Oh, of course. Yeah, the crowd's like,
But also the wall's coming closer as well.
Yeah.
I mean, that can be...
Pathetically wheeling me back to the box. The paparazzi's catching me. We knew he couldn't drive. And then Brad's driving by fast waving. It was surreal.
Wow. And did Lewis Hamilton help you out too?
Bless Lewis. He's a producer on the movie.
Right.
But, I mean, there's no other way to capture the authenticity of this film.
Right.
And who better to give you access to the world of Formula One than the greatest driver of all time, in my opinion.
So did he give you advice? What did he say to you?
He was so encouraging. Most of the time, he was like, Damson, stop driving so slow.
The brilliant thing is you can imagine insurance people sort of going, please, Lewis, stop encouraging them to drive faster. They're going 180 miles an hour.
Exactly.
That's madness.
He was great. Lewis was great.
I have to talk to you as well about Snowfall, because I'm late to the party. I'm so late to the party.
What season are you on?
I'm on the first season. So, I've just started.
Yeah.
Wow. That is some fine acting and accent work as well.
Yeah. It's funny, because it's the first time in ages that I get to be a Brit in F1.
Yeah.
And so I'm expecting a bunch of people to be like, that Damson Idris has got a good British accent. Yeah. That's what they did with Black Mirror.
It's an amazing thing, though, isn't it? Because my son, Jack, who got me onto Snowfall, was like, Dad, you've got to watch this. He was bowled over when he found out that you're from Peckham, that you were actually a Londoner.
Yeah.
He was convinced you were American.
Yeah, it's so cool. And to be from there, South East London, and to now be working with the likes of Joe Kosinski and Jerry Bruckheimer, Brad Pitt, Javier Bardem. I'm so blessed.
And what do your mates from back home in Peckham, what do they make of what's going on?
They're all coming to the premiere. It's their premiere.
They're saying, hook me up.
Yeah, they're going to be on the carpet like, I've arrived.
Which, by the way, is kind of what you did at the Met Gala.
Oh,
you
yeah.
were a bit kind of talking about taking it
wow.
over, taking the floor.
It was a brilliant experience. You know, I drove up to the Met in an
There
F1
you are,
car.
look,
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, it's crazy. I can't believe that. And walked, yeah. And it went great until they rushed me off the carpet because Stevie Wonder was coming. And then in there, they're like, Diana Ross hates you. You've been holding up traffic. So I owed Diana Ross a bunch of gifts, yeah.
Were you not nervous doing that, though? Because I've been there before, and even walking up the stairs is nerve-wracking enough in a pair of heels, let alone driving up in a fast car and then having them rip your clothes off.
I channeled my inner Rihanna. And I took my helmet off and I just stroked the back of my head.
It was just ready to go. There was a little bit of inner Magic Mike just here as well, by the way. I mean, how much rehearsal was there?
A lot of rehearsal, yeah. Stuff it, and it was going wrong in rehearsal too. It was getting caught on the gloves and on the brooch, but thank God it worked out on the day. Yeah.
Oh, my God. You were recently on an American TV show as well, talking about Black Panther.
Ooh.
And it was kind of a yes-no. You did a very big tease as to whether you were going to be in Black Panther.
And I'm here to do it again.
Yes, no. That would be pretty awesome, though, right?
Hey, whoever plays that part, I'm going to be in a cinema with all of us supporting them.
Yeah. So what are you wearing this evening for the premiere? And what's your mum, more importantly, what's Philippa wearing? What's your mum wearing? Have you spoilt her? Have you given her a new outfit?
I have spoilt her. She's wearing... I'm wearing Tommy Hilfiger. I don't know what she's wearing, actually. It's a surprise. It's her premiere, really. So I'm just going to be showing up for her. But I'm wearing Tommy Hilfiger head to toe and my new jewellery brand, Didris.
Oh,
yes, which you've designed as well.
Because your mum used to design jewellery as well, didn't she? Or does she still?
So she bought gold in Nigeria and she'd bring it to England.
Right.
And she'd sell the gold, go back home, and with that profit kind of...
Yeah.
Yeah, and then brought all of us to London where she had me, the baby. So this is really just a homage to her, really. And yeah, the company's, like, at a deficit because she keeps stealing the jewellery.
Listen, you've got to give it to her. She's your mama. You've got to give it to her.
So one of the things I love, what you can see in this relationship between you and Brad, your characters are great. I understand you've been testing in on some of his slang, his London slang. We've got a little VT of you, a little film of you to see how Brad's rhyming slang goes. Let's see how he gets on.
British slang? All right, British slang. Really? Mm-hmm. Little tutorial in British slang.
But I've been dropping so much slang around you, so I thought you were going to get this easy. First one, mugging. What do you think that means?
Mugging someone up, like you're taking the someone?
Yeah, that's
close?
pretty good, yeah. Someone take me for a fool, yeah. Fuming.
Angry.
Wow, this guy's British.
I'm the hick version. The redneck version.
Pang.
What?
Pang.
Don't know pang. I got a pang in my...
No.
Oh.
Have you been showing him around town? Have you been showing him a good time?
I need to. I think today I'm going to give him a bit of Nando's, because I don't think he's had Nando's.
What?
Nah, I need to show him.
So Nando's in the West End are going to get visited by the stars of F1 the movie.
Could you put that on your Insta? Because I'm watching it for sure.
How hot is your Nando's? What's your sauce? We've got hot chicken coming up in a minute.
Oh, I heard something about chili earlier. I'm a Perry Tamer guy, so I'm boring.
No, now that's come as a surprise.
And then never passed the
there was a
medium.
big sigh of disappointment in our ear when they said that.
What are you, extra hot?
Hey, well, no one go extra hot. I'll go hot. I'll go hot.
Wow!
Yeah, come on.
So you're actually Nigerian?
Oh my goodness, so much testosterone going on around here.
About hot sauce as well,
about
it's so
hot
sad.
sauce. Well, thank you so much for joining us today.
It's been a joy, Dan.
Enjoy the movie and tell your mum we said hello.
Yeah.
You
Thank
did a great.
you so much.
Thanks, man.
Absolutely
Lovely to see you.
great
Have an
job.
amazing time tonight.
Yeah,
and come back
enjoy
and see us
it.
again soon.
Definitely.
Black Panther 3 will be ready.
Oh my
Yes, no.
gosh.
And you can see F1 the movie in cinemas from Wednesday. Thank you for visiting our This Morning YouTube channel. We upload new content every day, so go ahead and hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out. And we'll see you in the morning.
It has been on our screens for over 2 decades and Strictly is gearing up for another series. One contestant throughout has been a constant. He's not a contestant. He's a judge. He's a judge. He was a dancer. He was a professional. He was a judge. Anton de Beek. He's the man. I
wish I was a contestant. I'd have won the
You've
thing.
been a constant, though.
I would have won the thing. At last, I won. How did you win? I danced.
Well, it's a man of many talents because we're kicking off with this Operation Tango.
Thank you very much.
Congratulations, mate.
And that's why you're here today. It's not about... I mean...
Well, I'm come to see you two. I love you two.
I know you do.
It's nice that I happen to bring a book along.
It's absolutely... Tell us a little bit about it.
It's the second of the series.
It's the second in the series. They are standalones, as you know, but it's a story about the twins, Harry and Rosie. They are obviously based on my children, George and Henrietta, twins. And I wanted to write a story for them, really, for my children. Something that they could, you know, sort of really invest in, but felt it was about them. But I've said it in this, during the Second World War, because the thought of... I love when I was young, I loved adventure stories. I wasn't much...
Famous Five?
Yes, I was all about Enid Blyton. I wasn't so much a fantasy guy or a sci-fi guy. It was adventure stories, and I loved that. And this is a story of adventure and intrigue and code breaking, and them being evacuated. They were evacuated from London. They lived in London. They live in London, the children, in a Mayfair tea room with their parents. Father's gone off to war. They've been evacuated up to the northwest. I always have to go northwest, just below Blackpool.
Just outside the ballroom, where a certain ballroom might be.
Yeah, where a certain ballroom might just be. But a place called Cotterell Cove, and they've been evacuated up there to go and stay with their Uncle Rupert. And then the adventures sort of
I love that you've done it in this time, because that means there's no mobile phones.
No mobile phones.
There's room to play. It's going to be a lovely book.
You love your period, don't you? Because your other series of books is set in the 30s.
It is. It started in the 30s. We're now into the Second World War there. And I find it a fascinating period of time, just for the speed of how everything evolved. I mean, you know, I know you're interested in this.
Yeah.
You started the sort of Second World War period, and we were just coming out of biplanes, and then by the end of the war, which is, you know, 5 years, not a huge amount of time in the context of history, we're into jet planes. I mean, extraordinary advances.
Yeah.
But I liked the sort of espionage of the whole thing. You know, the stuff that was going on. So the children, they stumble onto an adventure, and it was all motivated by, I was sitting on a train, literally sitting on a train. I looked out onto a platform, and I saw a couple sort of having what seemed like a disagreement. Gentleman there doing this, probably lost the passport, suitcases, and the wife going, "I told you," and I. So in my head, one of them was a spy and one of them was something. And then suddenly that was the sort of kernel for the story that the children are on a train.
And they were like, why is Anton Demet looking at us?
Staring at us? Why is he staring at us making
staring
notes?
at us.
So, obviously, the two critics that live in your own house, Henrietta and George, what do they think of it?
Well, they absolutely love it. And I
Thank
didn't...
God, right?
Yeah,
if children don't like it, you're in trouble.
She was... Henrietta put it down last night, just finished it. And every time you looked at her, her nose was in the book, and George had just picked it up. He had something else to do. He picked this up now, and he's away. And they both love it.
What a compliment.
And that's it, really. And I didn't make them read it. I wanted them to choose to read it. And I didn't say, keep going. And they loved it.
So did you just put it on the side, like, subtly there?
I said, this... hungry, but you could have this, perhaps, for dessert.
It's also a nice way to get kids interested in history, I think, as well. When you set something in any other time, it just piques their interest, and they find out more about that time in the world, which I think is always a good thing.
And if you can put it into an adventure story as well. I mean, our children they did last year at school. They were doing Egypt, and they loved that. And they're doing Greek history now at school. You know, and they'll work their way through the decades, I suppose, and they're finding that fascinating as well. So it's just being able to sort of weave it through a great story.
Brilliant. Known as a best-selling author now, how does that feel, Anton?
I have to tell you, that is everything, really. It means the world. And so thank you to everybody who's bought the books and enjoys the books, because I love them. I love the stories, whether it's the children's books or the adult fiction. Sounds like erotic fiction when I say like that, doesn't it?
Is there another one coming out, Monte Carlo by Moonlight?
That's out now.
Monte Carlo by Moonlight, that sounds pretty erotic.
Yeah, that's just come out now.
You got up your sleeve. What are you playing at?
You are smashing it as an author,
Thank you very much. I love it. I was inspired by an old teacher of mine, really, from when I was my children's age. And I still remember, 50 years later, I still remember her now. And she used to have this wonderful ability to sit us all down, the children down, and say, let's have a story. And she would just tell a story. Wouldn't read it, tell a story.
From her head?
From her head, she'd just make this up. And you'd be sat there completely in. And then she'd go away. 2 weeks later, she'd come back. Should we carry on with the story? Oh, yeah, not mine. And we'd sit there and she'd just carry it on.
Isn't it funny?
She's
that age,
what an
you still
ability.
remember. having
I
a great
remember it
teacher
now.
is so important.
Yeah,
Isn't
the only one I really remember.
Yeah, it only takes one there.
Only takes one.
Only takes
Survives
one
the rest
thing.
of your
And
life.
look what, yeah, it's changed your life completely.
Story. I love stories, you see.
Do you have a good dance teacher when you were a kid? Like, was there a dance teacher that you loved?
There was a man called John Delroy who changed my life.
I mean, if he wasn't a dance teacher with a name like John Del
Great
Roy,
name.
I mean, if it
come on.
wasn't showbiz, I don't know
Yeah,
what it was.
exactly.
But he basically changed my life.
What
How
did
did
he
he
do?
change your life?
Well, I'd already started dancing, and I came to him a bit later, and I was sort of going along, doing what I was doing. I was not reasonably successful. I was doing all right, but not great, and I was sort of trudging along. And then I went to have lessons with him, and he went, "What are you doing? Why don't you?" And literally, I went from this path to this path, and I basically owe everything to him as a dancer and as a performer. He was everything.
Isn't
he
that
was
marvellous,
He was the
those
man.
little mentors,
He was the man who
don't you?
changed my life. There you are.
That's unbelievable.
Because you almost gave up once, didn't you? There was a
Heavens,
period where you...
Yeah,
I can't believe that's true.
Well, we were competing, and we were doing the French Open at the time. We did the French Open Championships in Paris, and I thought, I was hoping to do quite well. We hadn't been doing very well. It wasn't going very well. We weren't
Because it's
getting on
tennis, that's
terribly well.
why. You were there just
and
dancing in the middle of a tennis
I
court.
was there on clay.
What's he doing
Who
here? Get
dances
him
on
off.
clay, for crying out loud? And we did awfully, so terribly. And I remember going back to the hotel room, and I sort of lying in the bath. But this was a short bath. It was about the after length. And I remember my legs were up against the wall like this. I was in this bath thinking, this is the end of my life. I couldn't be any more embarrassing. Look at the state of me. I'm in a bath like this. And I thought, well, what's the point? And then
I do think
internal monologue.
I do think, though, in show business, no one grafts like a dancer grafts. I mean, when we do an X Factor, the dancers on the X Factor work harder than anyone else on that show, with so little breaks,
early.
and they'd have to get in early. The turnaround between the dancing is just like so short, and
It
they
is
come on
an
have to
incredible-
like know these numbers like off, and
Yeah.
and the only way you ever remember is if they get it wrong, right? So, so you're expecting them to get every single move right all the time.
Yeah.
Unbelievably difficult work.
It is. It's an extraordinary profession, and I'm so lucky to have surrounded myself through my life with incredibly talented people. But there is nothing like a room full of dancers. When you walk into a room, and even now I just get so excited about going to rehearsals, putting on the show, but with this energy and the dancers and the physicality of the whole thing and the optimism of it all that is the most incredible room to ever be in your
And we know you're on tour with Giovanni at the moment, absolutely smashing
Love
it. But
it,
we really
yeah.
got you on the show to talk about Strictly. That's
course.
what we love talking about it.
Dermot should do it.
Oh,
really.
we keep saying it to Dermot, but
He
I
should
mean,
have
there's
a go.
rumours. Do you know anything? Do you listen to the
No,
rumours or not really?
I don't listen to them. I tell you why I don't listen to them, because once upon a time, and I see a picture on your wall over there, the lovely Terry Hatcher was supposed to be doing Strictly Come On, and apparently she was supposed to be dancing with me.
Really?
Yes.
And it wasn't true?
Yeah, no. I ended up with Anne Widdicombe, which I was delighted about, of course. She was absolutely marvellous.
Oh, it was iconic.
Finals.
That was iconic.
Iconic.
That was an iconic pairing.
Iconic. But yeah,
Do you
Terry
miss
Hatcher
it at
didn't.
all? Do you miss the dancing on Strictly,
No.
or do you like being a judge now?
I love being a judge.
It's a
I'll
great
tell you the reason
progression.
why, because I hated being voted off.
Yeah.
And I used to get so upset about being voted off. The fact about being a judge is, and I make the joke, I stay there till the final. At least I make the final. But I'm there as part of the show for the whole of the show. Imagine if you're doing this wonderful show and you came in for a little segment at the beginning and you were off.
Yeah.
And you had to watch it.
It used to happen.
Yes. Yes. Once upon a time, and now
Yeah.
look at you, you're judging. So it's that for me is the biggest thrill. Is I'm involved in the show from start to finish, and I love the show.
Yeah,
I've
we
loved
love
the
it.
show from day one, and I love it as much now as I've always.
You're a
done.
brilliant judge.
Thank
We think
you.
you're great.
great.
We
Thank
love
you
you on
very
it.
much.
Also, how great for Tess and Claudia to get on.
Oh, lovely.
Yes.
Yeah.
Where was your knighthood?
Do you know? I think next year. I think they were going to give me the knighthood, and they went, "Oh no, it's a bit orcs. We've got the
It'll be the three
MBE
of
for the
you."
girls, and we can't." So maybe
front
next
load
year.
it.
So next year. Next year. So next year. I mean, next year I'd make a very good.
I mean, we put it out there now.
Who,
Put it
your
out there.
Gogglebox tonight?
Gogglebox tonight.
Oh.
With Craig Rebel Hall.
Oh, brilliant.
Nice.
Oh, that's going to be
Wow.
great.
Television.
Someone
we
let the
can't
cats
wait.
We
in.
had to. Can I say this out loud? We had to talk about Love Island for a bit.
Did you?
We watched a bit of Love Island. Can I say that?
Yeah, that's all right.
Is that a spoiler?
You
Don't
probably
spoil it.
did. You're probably going to get in
Oh,
trouble.
probably
but
get in trouble.
Thank
So
you.
I apologise to
Thank you for the
Channel 4, but
exclusive.
we had a little bit of that and other stuff.
Whose
But,
house
yeah.
was it?
I've absolutely. Oh right, no, we went to a place. I thought
Oh, you had a pretend one?
Yeah, no,
Oh,
yeah,
the
pretend
pretend
one.
house.
Ba-ba-da-da. Ba-ba-ba-da-da, in a place that no one owns. It's friends, Greg and Anton. Operation Tango.
Do the voice, do the voice.
What voice?
Do that voice in this.
No, it's Anton's book, Operation Tango. Out now.
Hi, everyone. Just wanted to say thank you for visiting our This Morning YouTube channel. Now, listen, we upload new content every day, so go ahead and hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out. And we'll see you in the morning.
That's absolutely how. And Phyllis joins us now. How do you feel when you see that?
Oh, well, it's been lovely to be involved with it for all these years.
Yeah.
And it seemed the right time to suddenly, you know, bring it all to a grand finale.
Yeah.
Do you get, I mean, we all are so obsessed with it.
Yes.
Globally, people are obsessed with it. You guys were in it. Do you get a little bit sort of tired of everyone going, oh, I can't believe it's all over?
Well, no, but you don't get tired. It's nice that people, it's beautiful, it's lovely that people, you know, have taken it to their hearts so much that they're going to be seemingly bereft with it no longer. But anyway.
Yeah.
What can you tell us about the final film? It looks like they may be leaving Downton.
It could be. I mean, I'm not one to say just yet.
It's an extraordinary thing, and obviously it's Ascot, Royal Ascot this week, and seeing all of the Crawleys there at the race.
Yes, notice I'm not there.
No, yes, it's funny that. It's funny that. Was there ever any animosity between the below the house staff and the below the stairs staff and the above?
No, that would just be silly, wouldn't
But I quite like the idea of that.
Yeah, I quite like the idea of it as well. I don't know, maybe there's legs in that.
But the character that you're playing in Murder Most Puzzling, very, very different.
Very different.
How would... should we take a look first?
Yes, let's.
Let's take a look.
What did you find, sir?
It's like a crossword clear. Found in a girl's body.
You do realise the only people who leave notes on corpses are serial killers?
We've consulted one of the world's leading experts on crossword puzzles. And if anyone could unpick the mind of a serial killer, it's Cora Felton.
Are you the puzzle lady?
I'm advising the police. The killer is out there right now. I'm going to look for clues.
This is breaking and entering our Cora.
3 bodies, 3 clues, no answers. I think we'll take it from here, Miss Felton.
Oh, it's you.
Inspector Hooper, told you not to meddle. You're not carrying on with this, are you?
It's not over till the puzzle lady sings.
I love it. Everybody always asks, are you the puzzle lady? I think she's got the Prue Leafs about her a little bit.
There is a touch of that.
Don't you think a little bit?
I'll take that. Thank you very much.
Absolutely. But she's a really fun character to play.
Oh, terrific. I mean, and it's so beautifully written by Dominique Maloney, and it's so punchy and different, and I know it's about murder, but if you can have a comedy side to murder, then this is it.
Yeah.
And
because she's a bit naughty too, isn't she?
Oh yeah, she likes a Bloody Mary before breakfast, or just skip breakfast and have Bloody Mary, and she's fags up all the time. You know, I just think it's great fun to play a character like that, but. You know, she gets right into it. She doesn't start off, obviously, as a detective, but she gets embroiled in the local bakery affairs and ends up discovering that she's actually quite good at sleuthing.
And solving the clues.
And solving the clues, because, you know, she's a crossword what's it called again?
A cryptic crossword?
No, it's a cruciverbalist.
Is that
what
it is?
Yes.
That's what somebody...
I stunned you with that,
yes,
didn't I?
You did, the technical terminology.
She's a hotshot cruciverbalist, and so that enables her to, you know, solve a few clues and put DCI Hooper's nose out of joint.
Love it.
Yeah.
And lovely for you, Phyllis, to be playing the lead.
Yes.
In this series as well, I'd imagine.
Well, I mean, it's onerous. I can tell you, because there was a lot to learn and a lot of not many days off. But hey, that's what happens when you. So it was a lot to take on, but it was such beautifully written, and the character was such fun. I thought, I've just got to do this. I've just got to do it, and it was fun. It was great fun.
We've got such an obsession with crime drama as well, and
everybody loves it.
You know.
I know. Everybody can't get enough of it, and people can't get enough of making it either. So, but this has got a really lovely sort of twist to it, I think, because it's not your straightforward, grisly old crime. There's lots of great characters in it, and she comes up against some. She makes friends, she makes enemies, but, you know, they're all wonderful array of characters.
Yeah, and she's such a colourful character too. Did you show it to Kevin before you did it, your husband, Kevin? Because he was on a couple of weeks ago, wasn't he?
And he said you often share ideas or scripts before you do jobs.
Yeah, you know, I said to him, and funnily enough, he ended up being in it.
Oh, really?
Oh, that's not it.
No, that's not.
So we started the year working together last year, playing Mr. and Mrs. Austin, you know, parents of Cassandra and Jane.
Yeah.
And then we finished the year in December playing kind of romantically linked couple in Murder Most Puzzling.
How fun.
Really?
Yes. He pitches up. Nobody asked me if he could. I mean, it's like bring your husband to work day. But no, the producer just say, do you think your Kevin might like to play this character? And I said, I don't know. You better ask him. I'm not his agent.
And I'm sure he did a great job.
He did. It was such fun working together again. Yeah,
I bet it was. Thank you for coming on the show this morning. Thank you.
Well, it's on Channel 5 tonight, is it not?
You can get Murder Most Puzzling is
8
tonight,
o'clock.
8 o'clock, Channel 5.
You're going to love it. Thank you, Phyllis. It's lovely to see you. Thank you for visiting our This Morning YouTube channel. We upload tons of new content every single day. So hit the subscribe button, like all the videos, and don't miss out. We'll see you in the morning.
And Rosie joins us now.
Good morning.
We've seen it, haven't we?
I started watching, Rosie. We're lucky enough to get advance copies of these things, and I couldn't stop. I've done all the episodes.
So good.
It's a masterpiece. I loved it.
Thank you. I mean, we started writing it in 2018, so it's a long journey, but I'm so proud of it, and I'm so excited for everyone to see it.
It's just great. Like, it's brilliantly written, brilliantly acted, brilliantly funny. And that was what you wanted, wasn't it?
Exactly. So when I put my name to something, I put my everything into it. So on the show, I wrote, I except produce, I did it with my amazing co-writer, Peter Fellows. But I'm so proud of it because it was exactly the tone, the comedy I wanted.
It's exactly. I couldn't agree more. And it's just the idea, this fabulous conceit at the heart of this, that this group of people, disabled people, all different disabilities, suddenly become this criminal gang that are selling drugs.
Yeah, and it was actually based a little bit on truth. Don't worry, I'm not a drug dealer.
Oh, darn it. Darn it. We shouldn't have invited her yet.
So go on then, where did it come from?
So in 2018, I got my benefits cut. And I'm in a position where I could take up a bit more work to make up for it. But it made me think about the millions of disabled people out there who aren't in that position to pick up the slack. So although we're going down the very much comedy angle, I hope when you watch it, you also consider what it's like to be disabled in this country right now, because it is not good.
And that's very often actually at the heart of great comedy, is that kind of sadness and tragedy too at the same time. Because this was originally, you did it as a 12-minute short originally, and you were kind of like, will this still be relevant now? But in actual fact, it's more relevant than ever at this precise moment.
Exactly, and yeah, we came up with it without it showing a conservative government. So when Labour came in, it won't surprise you that I'm a Labour voter. So personally, I was like,
yeah, this is great.
Bring it on. But in terms of the sitcom, I thought, oh no, that won't come out till June 25. By then, we'll be living in a brilliant utopia where our Labour government will care for disabled people. Our show won't be relevant. Unfortunately, here we are, and the state of the country is very problematic for disabled people, and unfortunately, we need a show like this more than ever.
It's really interesting watching that, particularly the first episode, when you see your character having her welfare, her benefit cuts, and she gets so angry. And your character, you get so angry, but you feel that, Rosie, because you went through that. We were talking about this, the welfare reform bill that's going through. So many of our viewers getting in touch with the cuts to their PIP payments, so they're so worried about that. Do you feel let down by Labour? You're a Labour supporter?
Yeah, completely let down, and I can't believe we are in this situation. And like I said, I've been through the benefit system, and I just think it's crazy that usually it's a non-disabled person assessing you for 3-4 minutes, and their one decision affects your life. It is not fair at all.
No.
The brilliant thing about you, and particularly Pushers, and as you've always said, even in the most traumatic moments and the difficult parts, you find your comedy.
It's brilliant.
It's exactly this.
Yeah.
There's a lovely moment when you're all trying to work out your code names for the gang, because you've got to be undercover.
Yeah.
What's the code name you go for?
Obviously, I go for the UK sweetheart, Judy Vinegar.
So the criminal mastermind of your gang.
I'm upset. I'm hurt. I'm hurt, Rosie. You kept me to the quick
You've got to
when
put
I
a bit
saw
of time
that.
in. You're no Judy Vinegar.
Oh.
Rosie, it's been lovely to have you in.
Yeah.
Thank you
Fab.
so
You're going on
much.
tour as well, aren't you?
I am in the autumn. I'm a very busy lady.
Yes.
But thank you for watching it. And it's been so lovely to chat to you.
We've loved it. Thank you for making it.
Yeah, thank you.
It's a
very
pleasure
much.
to watch things like
Very
that.
nice
Honestly,
to meet you.
it will surprise and delight, and it will make you laugh a lot. It's brilliant.
It's brilliant. And Pushers starts tonight at 10 p.m.
Oh, hello.
on Channel 4.
Thank you for visiting our This Morning YouTube channel. We upload tons of new content every single day. So hit the subscribe button, like all the videos, and don't miss out. We'll see you in the morning.
Wow, Capital Breakfast hosts Sian Welby, Jordan North and Chris Stark are here now. What a night, what a day, what a concert, what a gig.
It is, it's a full endurance. It's a long old show and it's just doesn't stop, does it? It's incredible. It's the tightest run ship you could ever imagine, that show.
So you started doing rehearsals on the Friday?
Yeah.
And then
You rehearsed?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, you wouldn't think it, would you? No, we did, didn't we?
Yeah, we started on Friday. I had an impacted wisdom tooth, but I'm not allowed to talk about it, and we cracked on, didn't we?
You're bringing it up now?
No.
Why weren't you allowed to talk about it?
Yeah, well, no, because they say I was mentioning it more. We had to get a dentist to come out on Friday to sort me out after the show. And then we
He had
went
a swollen face.
We went
he doesn't like to talk about it.
I don't like to mention it. Then we went into it's agony. If anyone's watching this and has had an impacted wisdom tooth,
Oh,
they'll
it's
know.
Wisdom teeth are not
But we rehearsed on Friday, then on Saturday, did the show on Sunday, and it was everything and more. It was just fantastic. It was, 18 world-class artists, back-to-back, one after the other. There's hardly any breaks in between. One comes off, the next one goes on. It's amazing.
Best summertime ball ever.
Yeah, it's the best one we've done.
I'm saying, it was amazing.
And how was your Monday morning?
Oh, my gosh.
Oh,
well,
and in terms of, that was the best. Yeah. How was your Monday morning?
I was a shell of a woman, Cat. I had nothing left.
Look at you.
No, how are they
tracksuit.
giving you this footage? I had a milkshake dribbled down me. I was in a tracksuit. I honestly did look terrible.
Because we'd had about 3.5, maybe 4 hours sleep. Sean came in to the studio in a tracksuit, which you've
I've never done. No.
since we've done before, but we were so shattered. And then I decided we'll get a Mackey's in, because we needed it.
Yeah.
For the team. It was good for morale. Then Sean just somehow...
Just covered herself in it.
She did.
She disgraced herself.
Well, this is what happens post-Carey, of course. Chris, let's talk about Mariah Carey.
Yeah.
Wow.
Who, I mean, I've been lucky enough to interview her, and meeting her, being in her orbit, is an experience you never forget.
No, it's like you're entering her world in the best possible way. I didn't know how to greet her. This was the biggest problem I had.
Can I please tell them what happened? Just because I think... So imagine... So I've gone in and I feel like I got it straight away. I did the 2 air kisses.
Lovely.
Because I thought she won't want to make up being touched or anything. Chris comes in and panics and goes for the handshake. I thought, she's not a handshake.
I didn't know.
So when he did that threw everything, and then he just went into a bow.
And then I seen him.
He sees Chris do it and panics, and he bows. And I'm looking at these two.
Yeah. See, the problem with greeting Mariah Carey is, you're right, I thought it was respectful and polite to do the hand. Realised that wasn't happening, and just went full on.
And then he followed.
So then I'm next to him, and I'm like...
And did that make you curtsy then? Just to
No,
feel
I
like...
was sat there cringing. I was thinking, what is going on? What are these two doing?
Meanwhile, Mariah will have loved it. She's like, yes, that's how everyone should
She did
be.
actually. She loved Sean. She really took to Sean. She was a girl
She
Sean,
was,
wasn't she?
yeah.
I think we've got a little clip of the interviews. They did actually manage to do some talking as well as the bowing.
I love it.
Mariah, is it true you don't acknowledge the passing of time?
That is true.
What do you mean by that?
I just don't believe in it.
What, but do you mean time zones? Or...
No, just time.
Just time. Time, so no clocks?
No.
No, just not into that?
Yeah, I don't... Let it go.
Do you celebrate your birthday?
I don't have a birthday, no.
Anniversaries?
Anniversaries, yes.
OK, great, but no
So
birthdays?
But if we were to meet up later, how would we know when? It would just happen.
On Mariah's time.
Oh,
yeah, I would have somebody call you and figure it out.
That's fantastic.
That really is her saying, we ain't meeting later.
Yeah.
That was very clear. But I think we should make this a national day. This is my idea, I think, from this. I think what we should do is all have a day where time doesn't exist. We'll try to be like Mariah for one day and just see how it plays out.
That'd be great.
I suspect it won't play out too well.
Tell me about Benson Bean as well.
Oh, you've got a little bit of a thing about our Benson.
I do. I mean, his fan club, I've got to say, I think he's a modern-day Freddie Mercury.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, he's a superstar. He did the Summertime Ball the year before, and he was fairly new at this point.
Yes.
And I was watching because I was pregnant at the time and I was about to give birth. So I'm there watching him almost like from afar, going, oh, I didn't really know who he was. I saw him backflip on that very first ever performance and thought, this guy's got, like, star power. He's got charisma for days. And coming back this time round, he might as well have almost been the headline act in the way that the audience reacted.
Wow.
I mean, people knew every lyric, they knew every song, every word. It was unreal, wasn't it?
And I fangirled him because I basically went into the barbers and said, I want my hair like his. And I showed him my hair and he just took the mick out of me, Can
we see it?
I think we've got a clip of this as well.
I have tried to copy your mullet.
Yeah, that didn't go well, did it?
I'm
not saying that because he looks bad. I'm saying that because the back of your hair is short.
So what do you think?
That's so cheeky. You know what you've got to do next time? Have a tash off with him.
That's what he said, grow a tash and just grow the mullet out.
But there's no mullet look. There's
There
not
isn't
mullet.
really. It's a beginner's mullet, isn't it?
It's a beginner's mullet.
It is.
Right.
I've got teenage boys. They will talk about it. You go short at the side, you've got to grow the back out.
I'm 35 though, but yeah,
You've got to commit. You've got to commit. Did he have a flip off with Aston Marigold though? Because I'm sure Aston was doing his flips. He was doing his backflips as well.
I love Benson Boone like you, Kat. I think it's great, but I do think the best flip of the night was from Aston Marigold.
Yeah, look at him go there.
He flipped off into the stage. It was amazing. Look at that.
Those boys. That was a lovely moment as well, right? Them coming out and performing.
Yeah. Well, they were the surprise act, and we always have a surprise, which in this day and age, you don't get surprises. Things get leaked, don't they, all the time? Sure. They took it so seriously, those boys. They didn't leave their dressing room. They didn't mingle with anyone to really keep it a surprise.
I saw some lovely footage that Rochelle posted, Marvin's wife, of all of the kids JLS kids watching and singing along to their dads on the stage at the Summertime Ball. It was just gorgeous.
Yeah, but bear in mind, it was Father's Day as well.
Yes, of course it was.
What a special experience for them as a family.
And you had another dad there, because Will Smith came up on the stage.
Yeah.
I mean, like a moment in time to have Will Smith performing.
He brought the house down, Ben. He was so good. The whole of Wembley Stadium was rocking. And just, let me tell you, backstage, he was an absolute gentleman.
Yeah,
well.
he was. He's a really nice chap.
He was shaking everyone's hands. He was in the canteen with all the backstage
queuing up
crew.
for food, but
oh, yeah, cool.
His son
Jaden came up.
Yeah, he brought his son up.
Yeah.
What's he doing with Jamiroquai's hat, though? I don't understand.
Well,
it's
we
amazing.
can't wait to watch it, can we?
No. Thank you all for popping in. It's lovely to see you.
Thank you.
You can watch the Capital Summertime Ball, ITV1, 5:30 on Sunday, and of course you can watch it on ITV. Oh, hello. Thank you for visiting our This Morning YouTube channel. We upload tons of new content every single day. So hit the subscribe button, like all the videos, and don't miss out. We'll see you in the morning.
The stars of the show, Sally Breton and Lee Mack, are joining us now. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
Good morning. So, see...
Don't look at
He's
me
just
like that.
eyeing you. Do you see him eyeballing you?
He does that, though. He does that.
Good morning, Ben.
Morning, Lee.
How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
Most shows let you have any cushion you want, but that's fine.
No. We're specific about the cushions because the team have worked on it carefully. We have to give Sally a cushion just to support your lower back.
Yes.
Because it's quite a deep sofa.
Yeah. But they wouldn't let me have one. I had to really beg for my cushion.
No, because you need to work. You need to work on your core.
Do I?
Yes.
Oh, well, thank you. What a lovely start.
We've discussed that.
How well do you two know each other?
Too well.
How well?
We were lovers for 4 years. Yeah, it was...
That's why I'm feeling all prickly.
Is that what it was?
Well, I thought it was love.
You just didn't tell me.
He just left me one morning.
No,
this is the first time I've seen him
You have to
since.
make your
This
own
is very
tea.
awkward.
my first job in television was, I think, as one of your first TV
My
shows.
first ever television series that I'd done little bits, but my proper first sort of break, Channel 4, Gas it was called.
Yeah.
And they gave me a little 18-year-old boy called Ben, who would make the cups of tea.
You can see me just in the back of shot
There
because
he
you
is.
actually
Look at
dragged me into the... That was the top
Look
of the
at
pot
him
stick.
there.
That's me just over your shoulder.
His job was to just stand still behind me for the sketch. But no, he has to mug and really steal the scene.
I think I made it, to be fair.
Oh, my good... Look how little you are.
Look how 14.
We both look very young there. don't we?
What about Lee, by the way? You've not changed.
Oh, you liar.
Oh, right. Well, it's got to have changed 20 years.
No,
No,
by
more
the
than
way...
20 years. The sitcom's been on 20 years. That was about
was
30 years
even-
ago.
Sally, you'll know what he's like. So I was his runner, so I used to have to run around and make him end us cups of tea. Literally last night, I got into my car, the phone was, I'm with you tomorrow, I'll have a cup of tea, sugar and a bit of milk.
Yeah, and I can't read out what he replied.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
Should we talk about...
Yes, Series 14.
Series 14.
Yeah.
I mean, you have to put up with this regularly, Sally.
I do.
How do you do it?
With a lot of patience and deep breathing.
Genuinely, I don't think in the whole 19 years you've been doing the show you've ever made me a cup of tea.
I don't think I have. I have, actually.
Not palatable.
He's very demanding.
So what is happening this series? So the kids have gone. The kids have flown the nest.
Yeah.
What happens to you guys as a couple?
Well, we're trying to do lots of little plays this year, so lots of different things. So each one is a standalone little half-hour play.
Right.
So they all exist in real time. So if you watch it, there's no stings, where you do like a time break where you show an aerial shot. There's no location this time.
Yeah.
So it's as if you were sitting in a theatre watching a 30-minute play. So it's hard to say what we're now doing because every one is different, a little standalone play.
Right. But there was one that was slightly influenced by this show, apparently.
Well, there was there's the one that's going to be on this week. This is episode number 2 that's coming out. But of course, in the modern age, they're all out on iPlayer. They've all
watch the lot.
landed or dropped. I can't remember which one it is.
Dropped,
not landed.
dropped.
And the second episode is on normal telly on Friday, as I call it, and that's about I come home with a box. I don't know what's in it. A ticket from the skip.
Yes.
The tip, and I open it up, and inside is an adult doll, should we say?
Yes,
nice.
a life-size...
A recreational doll, I think they're called. Let's just call it a sex doll.
Yes.
I mean, you've had them on this show.
We have.
Yes.
On the show, but this is a robot one, and I wanted to try and explain what I wanted this thing to look like, and I found an image online of this morning with you having one of these dolls on. So that was in the script, and I kept saying, this is what we want it to look like.
Rich tapestry of life.
Absolutely.
This show.
But it's quite compelling, that episode. We've watched the episode, Sally, and the doll itself is she's quite she's quite engaging. Oh, we've got a clip.
Oh, have
well,
we?
let's sit. Before we talk about this, this is the doll.
OK.
Maybe it's just a shop dummy. Have a look.
What do you mean?
You're the expert. When you were younger, you had that Saturday job at Debenhams.
I've got more recent experience with dummies than that.
Oh! Is he human?
It can't be, can it? Look at its face.
There was a good Love Island gag there that
It's always nice to get rid of the punchline, isn't it?
I don't quite know why they've come out so tight on that. But working, well, like, you actually had a robotic...
Yeah, and the...
Not originally.
Not originally, no.
No, we had an actress play the part, didn't we, originally, and had a mask and sort of animatronic eyes that moved. But you could see her breathing, so it looked...
Weird.
It looked weird, yeah.
Did she get sacked for breathing?
Well, she was trying to...
I mean, you're joking, but yes. She said, we just said, we cannot do this because you can see your whole body going... And, of course, she needs to breathe. That poor person was in a mask, so she was breathing heavily as well.
Yeah.
So they decided to... It was a test a few weeks before, so they decided to just make a proper robot, and it was fantastic.
It really is.
I stole the head and took it home.
You pulled the head off, though. How did he manage to get it?
Well, that's why I think he only had the head left.
And also,
Not that you wanted the whole thing.
There's something wrong about taking the whole thing home, but just taking the head with robot eyes.
Where is the head now?
It's in my office at home, but its batteries have run out.
It's used
and unfortunately,
as a threat to
genuinely,
runners.
its batteries ran at so its eyes are like that. And it's very disconcerting because it's just sat there staring at me and I'm trying to straighten the eyes up.
It's an amazing thing, though, the love there is for this series, Sally, that even 20 years, I think, is next year, isn't it?
Yeah.
And that you imagine you get stopped all the time to talk about how much people love enjoying it as family, sitting around together.
Yeah, people do love it as family. And also, it is sort of pure escapism, isn't it? You know that you're going to turn it on, you're going to laugh for half an hour and just sort of get taken out of the real world. And I think that's what people like, and that's what people have found comfort in as well, actually, over the years.
That's what we need now as well, I think.
Yeah.
The other show that all the families love is Gogglebox too.
Oh, yes.
Gogglebox.
I did see you on Gogglebox.
Did you see us? Were you impressed with our performance?
1%.
I saw it. No, your performance as Gogglebox people was great. Your performance on the 1% Club was quite interesting.
Why?
Well, wasn't there something where they showed a clip of what rhymes with Nest and Jam? Which football team? Was that the one? And you kept saying Nest and Jam, and you can go, well, I know West Ham. You go, yeah, wait, I'm thinking Nest, Jam, West Ham. I was like, you've just said what the answer is.
The worst thing is I'm a West Ham fan as well.
Exactly.
It's awful.
Thank you for joining us this morning.
So
Thank you so much.
Friday, 9 o'clock, BBC One.
Yeah.
But it's all dropped or landed on iPlayer as well.
Absolutely.
Oh, hello. Great to see you. Thank you for visiting our This Morning YouTube channel. We upload tons of new content every single day. So hit the subscribe button, like all the videos, and don't miss out. We'll see you in the morning.